Howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. Welcome to this, another brand new day. Yay, a brand new day. See if I can get my chair halfway centered, except I have to point my chair that way while my body is going this direction because my back is so bent up that that's the only way that I can have myself centered and all that. But it can't. It shouldn't be. But it is. Life is life. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, really quick, the Shelton, Washington weather, plague, rat, and spider report. Well, I don't know what the weather's like, but I know it's dry. It started off yesterday after I said, well, it's dark and it's dry, and then it rained. But then it stopped raining, and it was dry for the rest of the day. It's not raining right now, but it's dark, so who knows what it's like outside. Thumbs up for that. Spider report. There was one of the spiders back there that may have been one that I had seen before, protecting an egg sac, it looked like. Either that or eating it. I don't know. So there's one back there, but the two spiders over in the window, well, one in the window, one next to the window, they're still there. Yay! The one, I shut my window just a tiny bit more, and she went into freak out mode, but didn't move, just went, very aggressive, and then stayed in an aggressive stance for the rest of the day. But she's good right now, and that's good. And then the other spider, of course, has stated she's doing well. Definitely a thumbs up. I enjoy having living things around. A very good thing. Plague rat report. Well, of course, I have to walk to Walmart now. So I walked to Walmart, bought my stuff, walked back. Oh, that is so heavy, but, you know, good exercise. And I need to exercise, and sorry if I'm slurring around my dentures, I'm salivating heavily again. Thumbs up for that. But of course, I mean, I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk going up into Walmart, but I gotta spend the money that I have in the places that they'll take it. And since it's a Walmart gift card, I gotta walk to Walmart. I don't like it. I mean, I'm tense. I got my shoulders pulled up and I'm hunched down and I'm like this and I keep trying to go relax, trying to practice my social distancing, being in absolute despair because, you know, if people are going to use their mask, you have to use it properly. If you're not going to use it properly, if you're just going to breathe through your nose and have it uncovered, don't even frickin' bother. Just wear a sign that says, I don't care if you live or die. Die already. Just do that. Let us know right off the bat that you don't care about anybody else. So dealing with that. Plague rat spider report, and what else is there? Weather. Okay, well that was all of them. So yeah, I'm thrilled about people not wearing their masks because just the other day we had the most cases ever. Not the one of the most, not the since whenever, the highest number of cases ever in the United States with over 88,000 people. That's 40 times. Well, not 40. But if there's 88,000, there's 10,000 people, that's 10 times, gosh darn it, I cannot do like math in my head. 8 times the number of people in my town in one day. Holy smokes. So please, people, be careful. There's no such thing. You don't get herd immunity by everybody getting it and the weak die. That's not herd immunity. That's just stupidity. So yay. But yay. On to other things. If anybody is still watching after this time, after my masking rant, one of the things that I talk about and one of the things that I have issues doing things clearly is I've been talking about my Cosmic Horror Pantheon for what, like a year and a half now I've been working on it? Unfortunately, that's my ADHD/ADD. I don't work on one thing until I get it finished because I'm bam with my thought processes. I'm 1,000 ping pong balls in a wind chamber, and every time they smack against the side or each other, I'm on a different subject. So I'm still working on it, but that means by this time that there are people who have been there from the beginning that aren't here anymore, and there are people that haven't heard the beginning that are watching. So I wanted to give a quick overview of the cosmic horror pantheon and what the heck I'm talking about when I'm talking about this stuff. Okay, real quick. Our universe is a multiverse. There are a handful of multiverses within this universal area. Because it has to be very, very different for it to be a different multiverse. Things have to happen that couldn't happen in this multiverse to make a different multiverse. They are very, very different. The one we are in, there are actually a couple of variants of that, because there was a race of people that built an infinite city on top of the multiverse. It is separate from, but still a part of. If you think of the multiverse as like a table, this city is a tablecloth that's over the top of it. It overlays the entirety of creation, but it is not a part of creation. These were a race of people that figured out how to make an infinite city. Infinite. And they peopled it with an infinite number of people. They were pretty intense. So there's a multiverse where there's no city, and there's a multiverse where there's a city. And then the major cosmic horror being swam in from out in the void, at which point there was another split, because there was a decision, fight or evacuate. In our multiverse, they evacuated. And yes, within a very short period of time, an infinite number of people in an infinitely large area evacuated. Within a very short period of time and safely. This is the one we were in. So the big mother of all, the cosmic horror of all cosmic horrors, Amaterasu, landed at the gates of the infinite city from outside our multiverse, so that she could safely birth her children. She gave live birth to 12 children. And these are the cosmic horrors that overlay the entirety of our existences. The multiverse is made up of, well, it's technically 4 zones, but 3 large zones. There's where we live, the Ungaden. It is the cold and dark. We are very rarefied and ethereal compared to the places that the cosmic horrors live. If the cosmic horrors tried to enter our universe, the heat and pressure of them would just flash fry our universe into quarks, then the quarks would burn, and there'd be nothing left. So they don't come out here, but their influence still reaches. And then there's the Ungare and the Ungara. Effectively, these places are more real in that, as metaphor, our visible light spectrum, what we can see, is a very small portion of the entirety of the electromagnetic spectrum. Metaphorically, our entire electromagnetic spectrum is in the Ungares, just their visible light spectrum, with a full and complete spectrum around that we have no way of seeing or interacting with because we have never evolved to be around it. Same thing when you get into the next zone, the most real zone, because that middle zone's full electromagnetic spectrum is metaphorically just the realest place's visual light with a full spectrum past that. The cosmic horrors can walk upon the worlds of the middle zone, the Ungara. I get the Ungara and the Ungare, the words mixed up, but it's still the middle zone, the place, that zone. They can walk on the worlds like we walk on this world. In the Ungare, the reality creaks and groans under the weight and pressure, but holds up. And as stated out here, they flash and burn. Now there's another line, a very, very thin line of life just before the void. The Ungada. The void. And they're very thin, very rarefied, but they exist. And if we entered their universes, just like ours would flash and burn if the cosmic horrors came in, they're so rarefied that if we entered theirs, they would flash and burn from the heat and pressure of us. Now, there are the 12 cosmic horrors, and they are cosmic horrors. There's power level, there is the Gakira, Amaterasu, And then she live birthed her 12 children. And they are weird, very, very weird, very strange and very unusual. Their names are, there's like Erogots, Kirona, Asatarasi, who only answers to Satyr, Haki, Tamakanoso, Actiniki, Nebakiro, Betanira, Gotsi Ray, Kodiran, Karasane, and Jimare. They, as stated, they are very, very weird. There are some who are insectile. Jimare is a gigantic immobile fungus. Gotsi Ray is a strange space being. But in their actual terms of what they are, we can't interact with them. They are so far above us, it's like being mad at gravity or being upset at light. But their influence reaches down. Just because they can't walk into our universe doesn't mean their influence doesn't extend here. If on the outer zone of the Ongari they focus some of their attention, there's heat and pressure that emanates outward from that. That heat and pressure extends outward and can come out into where we are. And then the addition of all these energies into our universes causes, well, usually horrific things. As you remember, though, a cosmic horror doesn't have to be evil. Cosmic horrors, in a nutshell, are beings, objects, locations, or situations that are incomprehensible to us, doing something or simply existing in a fashion that is unknowable to us, with little or no regard for human life or safety. Not because they're evil, just because usually they don't even know we're here. When we dig, do we worry about all the amoebas and little rotifers and tiny microscopic beings? No, we just dig. That's the equivalent. But they are broken individuals, and in many cases they're actually built up for me to deal with my own life, like loss of memory and loss of function and loss of youth, because they are broken things. But that's a real quick rundown. And yeah, it's Amaterasu is basically a giant space maggot living in this city, laying eggs that are constantly hatching into these formless, shapeless things that she sends out to keep some for herself to do work, sends them out to her children to do things. The Sugo, they're everywhere, they do anything. And so those are the cosmic horrors. Definitely a thumbs up. And yeah, they do horrible things while not really caring about people. One of them that I've been thinking about a lot is Tamakanoso. He's one that runs. It's a runner. It, with its pack, they run through 1,000 worlds in 1,000 different universes. And when they go to each world, they just run. But while you're running, you have to keep up your energy. So they eat. They eat every man, woman, and child on every planet they run to, and they run through 1 million worlds a day. But with the multiverse, every femtosecond, and there's more femtoseconds in 1 second than there have been seconds from the time of the end of the dinosaurs, the big dinosaurs, till now. Every femtosecond, every possible decision in every universe, any time that there's a choice, like a quark could go in any direction, there's a universe where it does. So there are an infinite amount of universes inside of our multiverse. More all the time. So when Tamakanoso and his pack runs through 1 million worlds, eating every man, woman, and child to keep up their power and their strength as they run, there's more and more people constantly. Our name among the cosmic horrors, people like us, the little things, we are known as Gokura, which effectively translates to numberless and prey. So thumbs up. That's a quick rundown of my cosmic horror stuff that I've been working on for like a year and a half now. Thumbs up for that. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. There aren't many comments. I've been doing a Forager playthrough. The first 4 episodes of that blew up. Like almost 800 views on a video, and for me, that's really good. These last 2 for Forager, they're barely breaking 100. So, yeah, suddenly Forager is the kiss of death. Yay. So I don't have many comments at all, but I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people, or however many people left comments, for having left me a comment. I'm not reading them. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment, and yeah, there's other stuff, but I forgot what it was. So let me call up my Chrome, and we'll do this. We have WOUT Graves, thumbs up and thank you. And then there's, looks like, I really don't know, and I'm sorry, it's a language, but thank you very, very much. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Wasit Tazwar, thumbs up and thank you. Confused Owl 29, very good to see you in the comments. Eduardo Rodriguez, why don't I make reactions anymore? I have done so many videos about why I don't. I'll explain it all again tomorrow if anybody cares. H2O Toaster, thumbs up and thank you. ZTG, greatly appreciated. Russian Timing, thank you very, very much, and good to see you in the comments. Metal Winged Wolf, thumbs up and thank you. Jack Fox, greatly appreciated. Itzel Cervantes, greatly appreciated. Lazy Mode, thumbs up. And Mike, greatly appreciated. Backwards Dinez, it's actually written backwards, so I had to read it backwards. Hopefully I'm close. Stephen Leone, greatly appreciated. And Days, thumbs up. The Toxic Lake, greatly appreciated. Toby Coops, thumbs up. Bua Kamoli, hey, maybe I do have 25. Colin Reisenauer, thumbs up. There's Eric Ida, thumbs up and thank you. Deutsch Air Junge, thumbs up. Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. And Brady Powers. Unless I miscounted horribly, which is entirely possible, thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. It is appreciating getting me out of my head into the world dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated, each and every one of you that comes along with me on this daily journey of exploration. If I can't talk, then I am stuck. My brain doesn't work properly. Thank you very, very much. And I startled myself and knocked my thoughts out of my head. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without becoming a Patreon.com patron, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be cool. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well with a whole bunch of stuff on it. If you could check that out, that would be awesome. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled, and if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up, and if you could hit the notification bell down there on the subscription button, that would be cool. Does it work? Does it do anything? I have no idea, but YouTube gives you the option, so thumbs up on that. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, though, I have this video here. I have a video I need to record, edit, and render, so we'll see what happens. Definitely a thumbs up on that. So, first off, the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment has a surplus of scorn. It is not eager to cast its scorn, but it is very ready. Please do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment. Black Lives Matter, damn it. And justice for everybody that the black-booted, jack-booted, brown-shirted fascist thugs in police uniforms keep brutalizing and murdering in their homes and on American streets. Please wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Practice your social distancing. We don't need to break 100,000 people with new cases. We're so close. Don't do it, please. And practice your self-care. Very, very important. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. and that is a very good thing. Do the best you can. Take care of yourself. Stay creative, and please just be good. Be good.